Give me my drink, babe. My ice cold. I've always wanted to be like, guys, go and grab your snacks and your drinks. But now I have to say, go and grab your protein snacks and your low-calorie iced latte with caramel sugar-free syrup, which is really nice. You should try some. Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are well. So today, guys, we have my official 4-month post gastric sleeve VSG, whatever you like to call it, surgery vlog. But it's not a vlog, actually, it's a video. Memi's here today. He hasn't been in any of my videos for a really long time, and there's a football match at 2 and it's 1:45, and I said, babe, just stay for a little bit, just so I can have that electric. And he's looking at me saying, I just want to go. You can go, ma'am. It's fine. You can go.
I'll be in the next one, guys.
Yeah, haha. Alright, bye.
Bye, babe.
Bye.
Up the Arsenal.
Ma'am. There's a few things that I want to talk about in this video. 5 key points that I've made notes on my phone. First point that I want to talk about is weight loss. In terms of the weight loss, I am now officially 24 kilos down. This is, I'm just checking my notes, it's about 3.7 stone or 52 pounds. In terms of how I feel about that, I feel lighter, I feel less sweaty, I feel like I'm able to do more. On a weekend, I do not stop and I have a lot more energy than I used to, which is amazing. But do I feel like it's a little bit slow? Absolutely, but it's still coming off every week. It's just, you know, it fluctuates. This week I've lost about 1.2 kilos or so, but I've been a little bit more careful with my eating in terms of protein intake, and I've been working out more as well. My dietitian told me that I would be a size 8 by my birthday. My birthday has gone and I'm a size 12. So I've dropped around 3 dress sizes or so, but definitely not a size 8. Not that the size matters. I think it would have been worse if they told me like you could expect to be this kilo around this time, because I would have panicked, but that's fine. That's where we're at in terms of weight loss. Some people who I haven't seen in a long time, they'll say, oh my God, Huz, you've lost so much weight since I've last seen you. People who don't obviously know that I do YouTube and things, or, you know, they would have not seen that I've had the gastric sleeve. I'm very open and honest about it. I'm happy to go on about it, if anything. So yeah, overall, people are noticing the difference. I'm noticing the difference. The second thing I wanted to discuss, guys, is hair loss, which is a big one for me. I've spoken about it in my previous videos before. The only thing at the moment that I regret, not really a regret, but the only thing that I wish I took more time to maybe research, not even research, I knew it was gonna happen because I did loads of research. But if I knew it would be this bad, could it have changed my mind? Possibly. I've spoken about it in my last video. Hair loss. My hair doesn't even sit. Like, I'm dreading, even though there's a little screen here on the camera, I'm dreading to see what the video is going to look like, because I feel like I can't find a hairstyle that works now that I've lost, I would say, at least half my hair at this point. I am in utmost positive thought that it will come back, because that's what I've read and I've been told, so hopefully that's the case. But the thinning on the sides, the back is fine. It's mainly the frontal areas that I'm really noticing. Like these little clips before would struggle to hold my hair. Now I don't even have enough hair to hold it. People who know me personally, my hair plays a big part of who I am and a part of my personality. I've always been the girl with the curly hair, and it's a really big deal. Like, I get quite emotional talking about it, but again, just do your best with the protein and your vitamins and things like that. So I went and had my blood test a few days ago. I'm waiting for the results. Let's see how that comes through. Possibly there's a deficiency somewhere that's causing this hair loss, but I knew it was going to happen, so there's not much I can do but just pray and try our best. On that topic, guys, I just wanted to fill you guys in on some of the new things that I'm trying. Some of the products, well, one of the products I've spoken about in my previous video, using it every single time I wash my hair, and on days that I'm planning to wash my hair the next day, like today. Today I went to the gym and I soaked I did a mask with rosemary oil. I can't show it on camera because my mum forgot to bring it to me, but my mum's also made me rosemary and clove water. So she's boiled the rosemary, fresh rosemary from the garden, and cloves, and she's made it into like a water spray for me, which is at her house that I need to collect, but I'll let you know how I get on with that. But rosemary oil is all over TikTok. I use this one, as does Mem as well. Mem's got really, really curly hair, if you haven't seen already. This one, I've spoken about it before. I'll leave links on Amazon as well for anyone who wants to purchase this. But essentially, this is the best one that I have come across. It's already diluted, it's ready to use, and it does make it a little bit greasy, obviously because it's oil, but I've never, being someone who had thick curly hair, I never had the problem of like using oils, because I had so much hair it would just like suck it in and it would never look greasy. But unfortunately now I don't have a lot of hair compared to before, so just bear that in mind. So this is what it looks like. And then in addition, what I've also been trying is this brand, which is just a random brand. It wasn't like a specific one that I went out of my way to choose, but it's the Viviscal Coconut Multivitamin Hair Oil. So what I tend to do is I use the rosemary in my roots and this everywhere else. I've been seeing TikTok videos where people are saying don't use oil in your hair, but there's like henna in here, castor oil, coconut, vitamin A, E, F here, and this isn't expensive at all. It's fairly reasonable, so I've been using this as well. The thing that I started off using today, so I'll let you know in my next video how I get on, because this was recommended to me by a friend who has other friends who have had this surgery, and it was this brand called Viviscal, and I've never heard of Viviscal and I've never used their products before. It's got seaweed and marine collagen in it, and it's basically strengthening shampoo and conditioner, thickening and strengthening, biotin, keratin, and all the things that I basically try to consume orally is in this shampoo. I would say it can, depending on what your budget is, it can be considered a little bit pricey. So I think they're about £10 each. Obviously, I go through quite a lot of shampoo and conditioner, so you know, compared to like your cheeky Garniers, it is a little bit pricey. However, I'm really looking forward to using it. It says it strengthens and reduces breakage for fuller, healthier looking hair. Marine collagen I actually take in terms of tablets, so hopefully this works. And guys, the next topic is constipation. Now, I have struggled before my sleeve anyway to have a healthy bowel and, you know, go toilet regularly as often as I would have liked. The constipation is a serious problem, to the point where I think the week just gone, I last went toilet on Sunday, and then I hadn't gone until that Friday, which was like 5 full days. It's worrying, because not only does it mean that you're heavy on the scales, it's also very uncomfortable, and I felt a lot of restriction, and I wasn't able to eat either because I just felt so full. I sometimes have lactulose, and my dad buys me this. My dad buys me this, but I assume he buys it from the chemist, lactulose. This works an absolute treat, but it makes me heave. It's so sweet. It literally just makes me heave, and it literally gives you the runs. So I tend to use it as a last resort, and this week I wasn't at home much, so I didn't have my access to lactulose. So I was so busy that I actually forgot that I hadn't gone toilet. But anyway, that's a different story. But there is one tea that we have as a family, and whenever someone cannot go toilet, they have 2 of these teas, and it's called Forum. Well, I don't know why it's actually called Form. I don't know why we say Forum, but it's Form tea. It looks like this, and this is the peach flavor. So any of my family who are watching this, Doldan, the brand, need to sponsor us because we buy a lot of this stuff. We've got this in a plain one and a peach one. The peach one's really, really nice. It literally tastes a bit like a fennel or green tea, just like that. And we leave the tea bag in, brew a cup of tea, usually have 2 back to back, and this works like magic. But if you do have this, make sure that you have access to a toilet that night, because you need to be either off work or like a Friday night is a good time to take this, and make sure you have no plans because it's strong. So we tend to just go with this. I'm gonna be honest, 1 cup, like 1 tea bag doesn't do it for me. I usually have to have 2 teas. But yeah, this is, it's actually a weight loss tea. It says it's karışık bitki çayı, which is a mixed herbal tea. I don't have the box with the ingredients in it, but where you can find these is like Turkish shops. So any Turkish shop or like Mediterranean shop will have these. So this is great. So guys, in terms of my favorite snacks and protein bits, there's a few new favorites that I wanted to show. Some of them are ones I've shown before, so check out my videos because I like to talk about snacks quite a lot. Finding again that I am struggling with main meals, but you know, having regular snacks helps. Usually I weigh them out, sometimes I don't. For breakfast, what I'm trying to have is one of these protein yogurts, 23 grams of protein, low in sugar. They're about £1 or so, and I get these from Aldi. Really, really good, really, really nice, really, really filling, and not too thick. Because one thing I cannot stand is really, really thick yogurt, and unfortunately a lot of the protein ones are really thick. So really, really like this. The second thing, these are really filling and I love them, but I have to have them in 2 sittings. It's the protein granolas, again from Aldi. These are 22 grams of protein. You don't have to include the granola if you don't want. It comes separately, so it's completely up to you. I like this, and it comes in a vanilla and a strawberry flavor, but it is heavy for 1 sitting. Another favorite one, whenever these are on offer, I always get these Dairyly Dunkers, which are really low in carbs, and I think they're about 6 grams of protein. This and a Baby Bell is like a meal for me. Again, fridge raiders, but the sweet chili ones, I love these, and these are really, really reasonable. This one is from Aldi, and they are only 89p. And the whole packet of this is 22 grams of protein. Usually I'll have half with some salad leaves, and I'll have the other half as snacks. Absolutely love these. And it's cooked chicken breast, which means you save time from having to do it yourself. Lastly, again, my good old chicken satay skewers from Aldi. You can't really go wrong. And there's 10 in here, and this is 18 grams of protein per pack. And with these, I usually have them, I have 5 and 5, so a pack lasts me about 2 days. Usually a snack, but absolutely love these. And then we'll move on to the dry other stuff. Actually, random, before I do that, I just wanted to show you guys this before I move on. Now, my taste buds have definitely changed, and I can genuinely notice my remote control in the back. I've noticed a change in my taste buds, and what I absolutely love is this pickled red cabbage. It's not so much pickled, but you know when you go to a kebab shop and they have like the red cabbage, this is that. It's just literally lemon and salt. I don't use any vinegar, and I keep it in a jar. I've got red cabbage and white cabbage, and you know what I absolutely love? I love having half a packet of these, a Baby Bell with a little bit of red cabbage for dinner, and I'm done, and I love it. I don't know how good this is for you to have. It's got no protein or anything like that, but it gives you the satisfaction of the crunch, and that's what I miss. A lot of the naughty snacks that I used to consume, there was the crunch, and I love ASMR, and I love crunching, and I love that feeling and the sound, and the cabbage gives me that. So that's why I love red cabbage. Moving on. And then guys, moving on to like dry snacks and now, to be honest, treats. Like, I have started to have a little bit of chocolate here and there, or a biscuit, like half a biscuit. I do feel guilty afterwards, but I still, like, now I'm at that stage where I can have a little bit of everything, just in moderation. So crisps wise, again, there's the few brands that I always get. I always get these popped veggie discs. And I get these from Home Bargains. So it's got 3.3 grams of protein, and it's only got 12 grams of carb, 1.3 grams of which are sugars. So really, really low. And sometimes what I do is, if I have homemade egg mayo, I'll use these as like little tortillas, and I'll have them like that. And these pop works are my favorite. These two I like the most, and I get regularly. I get the salt and sweet popcorn flavored ones. And again, this is a 17 gram of serving, 12 grams of carbs, 1.5 grams of sugar, 1.1 grams of protein. So they've also got the barbecue protein version, which is really, really tasty. I absolutely love these, and they're so addictive. They're probably one of the best things that I've discovered since my sleeve journey. 7.4 grams of protein for a serving is great. What I also really love as well, good old Warburton's, these protein thins. They've got these are the thin bagels, but they've also got the thins, like the little square ones. I'm only able to eat half at a time, and if that, I usually can't finish it, but per bagel is 8.5 grams of protein. I've still got all my protein bars, but to be honest, I've gone off them because I find them really sweet. So I've still got quite a few in my box, but I've discovered these absolute gems, which are the Fiber One bars. They are high in fiber, guilt-free indulgence, absolutely. 90 calories. They do look exactly how they look on the box. They're tiny, but they really hit the spot. Could I have two in one sitting? Absolutely. They go down really well. And each one is 23 grams. Really, really good. Love these. And I stocked up because I don't find these everywhere, and I found them in Aldi. They've got the chocolate one and strawberry one. I haven't tried the strawberry one, so I'd be lying if I said I have. These milk chocolate rice thins, again, you know, ideally we shouldn't really be eating them, but I like these because it's 83 calories per rice cake, no artificial flavors, they're gluten-free, and in terms of their intake per rice cake, there's 4 grams of fat, 5 grams of sugar, which is a little bit much, but generally, again, I think there's 6 in a pack, and I've had 2, and that was over like 2 weeks. Also in Home Bargains, I have found some of these ones. I had the protein ones, but I've eaten them. These are the dark chocolate nut and sea salt. They're a copy for another brand, and they're not bad. So per bar, you've got 5.5 grams of protein. So it's not classified as a protein bar, but good amount of protein. And then guys, just some general feedback. I've had a few social events recently, like eating out with friends and stuff. It's difficult. Like I barely could eat on my birthday. Like I didn't even go out for a meal on my birthday in the end because like I just don't feel like there's much point. When you go out with others, you realize how little you can consume. I don't really enjoy eating out and going out as much as I used to. The third thing, guys, is just really about mentally preparing yourself to have surgery. I'm not saying that I rushed at all. I don't think mine was a rush at all, but I think I didn't mentally prepare myself, and I have found myself snacking a little bit more, but when I snack, I try to snack on good things. Like I've decided that, you know, there is a little bit of self-control issue that I have, and so I know that if I don't have something around, then simply I won't eat it. So I will avoid buying naughty things like crisps and chocolate and stuff like that. I just simply won't buy it. So when I do have a snack, I'll snack on like one of these, which is, you know, even so, I shouldn't really be eating it, but you know, everything's small in moderation. I'd rather have this than have a Snickers. So it makes me feel less bad and guilty. And that feeling of guilt is something that is difficult as well. Like I've never been a person to like feel guilt over eating something. Like I'll just eat it, and then I don't think I ever felt guilty after eating. Like I'd never had that that side of me, and now you have that, you do feel that, especially maybe it's because I'm not working out as much as I'd hoped so in my head. I have been trying more in foods, by the way, and incorporating different things. I do want to do recipes and show you some of my like go-to recipes. But apart from that, that's all, I think. If you have anything that you want to ask me, I do speak to people in the comments, so please let me know. My Instagram has updated to HazalB, and I'll put the link on screen for you. I'm looking to post more lifestyle content, moving away from the home Instagram, and doing more lifestyle bits and more about me. So if you'd like to see that, then head over there. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you are looking to go on this journey and you want to speak to me, my DMs and my comments are always open, so please feel free to do so, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.
Tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time. Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what